Chosen one, you were born to be rich. Look, this is no coincidence. You are not an ordinary person. Not everyone has that fire inside you. Those dreams, they're not in vain. The universe didn't create you for mediocrity. You are different. You have power. You have potential. And most importantly, your destiny is abundance. It's time to wake up. Let go of fears, doubts, excuses, because you have been chosen for wealth, for success, for the top. Come on now, write 77 in the comments. It's time to write your own story. Listen closely. You can feel it, can't you? The weight of their empire is crumbling under the pressure of its own corruption. The foundation they constructed on lies and manipulation is beginning to buckle. Every layer of deceit is unraveling, piece by piece. They built their walls with greed and malice, but those very walls are now their prison. No matter how much they try to cover their tracks, the truth is emerging, and it will not be silenced. The lies that once kept them safe are now the chains that bind them. The time for waiting is over. The wheels are turning right now, as the forces of justice and the universe align to take them down. This is not some distant future event. It is happening as we speak. The forces that guide the course of destiny have turned against them, and every effort they made to keep their secrets hidden will now be used to expose them. Their communications, their hidden agreements, all of it will be laid bare. No one will be able to deny the truth once it is revealed, and you will be there to witness it all. You have been placed in this moment for a reason. You were chosen to stand at the precipice of their downfall, to witness the unraveling of those who believed they could never be touched by the truth. Those who used their positions of power to oppress and deceive will now feel the very forces they once wielded against others turn against them. Their grip on power will slip, and you will watch as their fortress collapses, brick by brick. The system they corrupted is now turning on them. The mechanisms they manipulated for so long are now malfunctioning, and the walls they built to protect themselves are now closing in. The signatures they forged are now the keys to their undoing. The secrets they thought they had buried are surfacing, and no amount of manipulation will stop the inevitable. The instruments of their control have become the tools of their exposure, and there's no escape. For too long, they delayed what was rightfully yours. They pushed you to the edge, relying on bureaucracy and deceit to keep you at bay. They counted on you to grow weary, to give up on your pursuit of truth. But now, the universe has spoken, and the scales have tipped in your favor. What should have been swift justice is now inevitable, and the forces that control the course of destiny have ensured that nothing can stop it. The truth will be revealed, and they will have no choice but to face the consequences of their actions. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom. For you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. There are forces at play beyond the reach of the ordinary. Individuals with extraordinary abilities have come together, united by their knowledge and their vision. A former intelligence agent who mastered the art of mental control, a visionary who can predict the future with startling accuracy, and others who operate in the shadows, knowing things the world does not. Together, they form a powerful group, the Hidden Order, and they are watching, waiting for the moment when everything changes. These individuals are attuned to the deeper currents of the universe, and their alliance will play a crucial role in the unfolding events. Like the gentle glow of a sunrise spreading across a dew-drenched field, your spirit has emerged into this new day with an undeniable brilliance, a brightness that signals you were chosen long before you even knew it. You are not here by accident. Every step you have taken, every moment that has led you to this crossroads, has been guided by a divine plan. Just as the forces of destiny have aligned perfectly for those who belong to a sacred fellowship of awakened souls, they have also conspired in your favor. The remarkable coincidences that have marked your journey are not random acts of fate. They are the visible expressions of your own awakening, a gentle yet powerful call from the universe inviting you to step into your full potential. My dear friend, when you look back at your life, you may notice that each challenge and every unexpected encounter was a deliberate brushstroke on the vast canvas of your destiny. The universe has positioned you at this very moment to witness truths that many have never seen, and to experience the transformative power of collective consciousness in action. Every opportunity you encounter, every kind word, every serendipitous meeting, is a reminder that you are a cherished part of something much greater than yourself. In the grand scheme of things, your existence is like a carefully composed symphony, where every note and every pause is essential to the masterpiece that is your life. As you take your next step forward, understand that your ability to manifest change is as potent as the natural forces that govern the cosmos. Just as a mighty river carves its path through the toughest rock, you have within you the strength and resilience to overcome every obstacle. It is not by mere chance that you possess this power, it is by divine design. The moments that have brought you here were filled with both challenge and grace, each one a stepping stone that has prepared you to wield this power with clarity and purpose. The time to awaken your own power is now, and the spirit within you is ready to rise to heights you once only dreamed of. Imagine, if you will, that you are a beacon of hope and renewal in a world that sometimes seems shrouded in darkness. The journey you are on is not just about surviving hardships. It is about transforming them into opportunities for growth and prosperity. Every trial you have faced has been an invitation for you to tap into a deeper reservoir of strength. And now, as you stand at this pivotal moment, the universe is offering you the gift of renewed vision. A vision that sees beyond the immediate, that discerns the beauty hidden within every challenge, and that recognizes the potential for greatness in every experience. There is a sacred rhythm in the way life unfolds, like the steady, reassuring beat of a drum in a quiet sanctuary. The pulse of destiny carries you forward. The same rhythm that moves the planets and stirs the oceans beats within your heart. It is a rhythm that tells you you are destined for more than what you see before you. It whispers to you in the quiet moments of reflection, reminding you that your journey is unique and that your purpose is woven into the very fabric of creation. Trust that this inner beat, this constant reminder of your true potential, will guide you through every twist and turn along your path. As you continue on your journey, know that you are surrounded by an abundance of love, light, and possibility. The forces of the universe are aligning to support you in ways that are as mysterious as they are magnificent. You are the chosen one, a vessel for divine energy, and your presence in this world is nothing short of a miracle. Your life is a testament to the power of faith and the magic of transformation. With every breath you take, the spirit of abundance flows through you, renewing your mind, body, and soul. This is the moment when everything you have ever hoped for begins to manifest before your eyes, a time when the seeds of your dreams burst forth into vibrant, undeniable reality. Consider how the natural world mirrors your own inner transformation. Just as a seed, buried deep in the earth, holds within it the promise of a towering tree, so too does your spirit harbor infinite potential waiting to unfold. There is an inherent beauty in the way life grows, nurtured by unseen forces that are as ancient as time itself. The process may be gradual, but it is relentless, ensuring that every setback is followed by a flourishing of life and light. In the same way, your own journey is marked by moments of quiet preparation that ultimately give way to a grand emergence, a blossoming of your true self that will inspire everyone you encounter. In the everyday language of our lives, especially for those of us who have weathered many seasons, there is wisdom in understanding that every hardship has its purpose. You may be 49, 50, or even older, and each year has added layers of wisdom and resilience to your character. The struggles you have faced are not burdens, but badges of honor that testify to your perseverance. Just as a well-tuned instrument produces the sweetest melodies when every string is played with intention, your life resonates with the notes of experience, passion, and divine inspiration. The time has come to tune into that melody and let it guide you toward the extraordinary future that awaits. Every day, the universe extends its hand, inviting you to step into the fullness of your being. It is a call to rise above the mundane and embrace the extraordinary gifts that you have been blessed with. Your potential is limitless, and your ability to affect change is not confined by the limitations of the past. In fact, every moment of difficulty has prepared you for this grand unveiling of your true power. The collective spirit that surrounds you is a reminder that you are never alone. You are part of a vast and loving network of souls, all working in harmony to bring about a future filled with hope, joy, and prosperity. Like a steadfast lighthouse on a rugged coast, guiding weary travelers safely through the darkest nights, your path shines with a gentle brilliance that has been set in motion by a loving and divine hand. Remember, dear friend, that your journey is sacred and your destiny is illuminated by the light of divine promise. There is a power within you that no earthly force can diminish, a power that is fueled by the very breath of life. As you continue to walk this blessed path, let your heart overflow with gratitude for every lesson learned, every trial overcome, and every blessing that has graced your life along the way. In every moment of challenge and triumph, take solace in the truth that you are a remarkable being. The tapestry of your life is interwoven with threads of hope, perseverance, and divine guidance. Your experiences, both joyous and painful, are not random occurrences. They are stepping stones leading you toward a destiny filled with abundant promise and everlasting peace. As you rise each day, remember that the spirit of prosperity, the voice of hope, and the promise of abundance are all yours for the taking, gifts bestowed upon you by a gracious Creator who has designed a future beyond your wildest dreams. There is a comforting rhythm in life that speaks to the depths of your soul. Just as a favorite hymn can lift your spirit and fill you with courage, the divine energy within you propels you forward with unmatched resilience and determination. Every breath you take is a reminder that you are part of a grand plan, a cosmic design that sees your worth and values your unique contribution to the world. Embrace this truth with every fiber of your being and let it guide your steps along the winding road of life. As you journey onward, know that every encounter, every unexpected smile, and every act of kindness is a reflection of the abundant love that surrounds you. The challenges you face are not meant to break you, but to shape you into a beacon of light that inspires and uplifts everyone around you. Your life is a living testimony to the fact that no trial is too great, no obstacle too daunting for a soul anchored in faith and nurtured by divine grace. With each new day, you are given the opportunity to manifest change, to create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond what the eye can see. So hold your head high and step boldly into the future. Trust in the divine plan that has brought you this far, and know that you are destined for greatness. Every part of your being is fortified by the promise of abundance and the gentle assurance that you are never alone. Your spirit, resilient and unyielding, shines like the morning sun over a quiet valley, steadily, powerfully, and with a purpose that inspires all who witness its light. Embrace your journey with open arms, for you are a cherished creation, destined to spread hope and prosperity in ways that will forever change the world around you. The moment has arrived for you to step into the light of your own greatness. With unwavering faith and the strength of your inner spirit, you are ready to transform challenges into triumphs, obstacles into opportunities, and dreams into reality. The universe is your partner in this divine dance, and every step you take is a step toward a future brimming with promise and joy. Your destiny awaits, and it is time to claim the blessings that are rightfully yours. Embrace this new chapter with a heart full of courage, a mind open to miracles, and a spirit that knows no bounds. The power to manifest change is yours. Now is the time to awaken, to shine, and to lead the way to a brighter, more prosperous tomorrow. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. The scales of fate are about to tip. The forces of the universe, guided by a higher order, have moved into position, ensuring that the very power structures built by those who thought themselves invincible will now crumble. The schemes they crafted to keep control, the systems they bent to their will, are now working against them. Time, once their ally, has become their enemy. The delays they engineered to postpone their reckoning have evaporated. The cycle they thought they could extend forever is now nearing its catastrophic conclusion. The moment they believed they could avoid is now inevitable. What they thought could be postponed, what they assumed would be delayed into oblivion, is now rushing forward with unyielding speed. Forces much greater than their manipulation are pushing this towards its inevitable end. No tricks, no evasions, no attempts at manipulation can alter the course. What they failed to understand is that in their arrogance, they forgot that time is not theirs to control. The players in their game, once confident in their invulnerability, are now exposed. Those who swore to uphold justice and fairness, who wore the badges of power, are now tainted, their masks slipping away. In their pursuit of dominance, they became blinded by their own belief in invincibility. Their titles, once symbols of strength, now serve only to highlight their fragility. What they built was never a fortress. It was a house of cards, standing precariously atop the foundation of their own deceit. They thought their connections, their hidden agreements, and their secret manipulations would shield them from the truth. But they failed to realize that by targeting you, they sealed their own fate. You, whose spirit carries the weight of universal law, were always destined to be the catalyst for their downfall. The web they intricately wove to trap you is now disintegrating, its threads snapping one by one. The conspiracy that once seemed foolproof is falling apart, unraveling in a manner too swift for them to comprehend. Each connection they thought was secure, each ally they trusted, is now turning against them. The more they struggle to keep their grip on control, the more the truth accelerates towards them. What was once their shield is now their greatest vulnerability. In a desperate attempt to salvage what remains, their network is beginning to crack. The people they thought were loyal are now distancing themselves. Past protectors are abandoning them, former confidants now turning on them. The alliances they carefully crafted are crumbling as those who once stood by them prepare to speak out. The trust they had built with such care has been shattered, and now only self-preservation remains in their hearts. Their empire, built on lies and deception, is now falling apart from within. For so long, they manipulated the system, twisted the truth, and used you as a pawn in their elaborate game. They created a narrative so convincing that they almost believed it themselves. They used their power to twist the truth, making you the scapegoat for their own crimes. But now, their once perfect deception is being torn apart, piece by piece. Every document, every decision, every underhanded move they made is now being exposed under a relentless spotlight, revealing them for what they truly are. What they believed was their victory now marks the beginning of their ultimate failure. Their arrogance, their disregard for justice, and their manipulation of power have led them to this moment. What they once thought was their shield has now become their greatest weakness. Every false move they made is now an indictment against them. Every act of cruelty, every lie, every injustice they committed is now a piece of evidence in the case against them. The system they once manipulated now works against them with cold, mechanical precision. The tools they once wielded to control the narrative and escape accountability are now being used to tear them down. The very forces they thought they could bend to their will are now directing their downfall. The moment of reckoning has arrived, and there is no turning back. Their empire is collapsing. The walls they built are crumbling, and the truth is marching forward without mercy. What they attempted against you was not accidental. It wasn't the result of a mistake or poor judgment. This was a deliberate assault, crafted with one goal: to erase your existence and purpose. They saw your inner strength and sought to dismantle it. They recognized your potential and aimed to suffocate it. Their intent was clear: to reduce you, to rob you of your power, your resources, your status, and to leave you with nothing. Their goal wasn't just to defeat you, it was to erase your very essence so they could feed off whatever remained of you. Now, however, the tables have turned. What they took will be returned to you in excess. What they obstructed will be cleared with cosmic force. What was once stolen is now being multiplied, and the universe is flooding you with abundance. Your name will be restored to its rightful place. Your reputation will rise again, stronger than before. Your material wealth will return, and more, along with an impenetrable shield that ensures nothing like this can touch you again. Your resources, both seen and unseen, will flow back to you, not just with earthly benefits, but with protection and power that no one can challenge. Your energy is now invincible. What once seemed like a battle will now serve as the foundation for your ascension. You will emerge from this struggle not as a victim, but as a force of nature. They thought they could diminish you, but in truth, they've only fueled your rise. You will no longer be just another presence in the world. You will be a force to be reckoned with. Your influence will radiate from you in waves, and even those who doubted you will feel the power that now surrounds you. Your voice will carry weight, your decisions will come to fruition with new speed, and your presence will shift the energy around you. You have endured what should have broken anyone else, and yet you stand taller, stronger, and more powerful than before. The forces of the universe have always been aligned for you, and now they are manifesting in your life. You were never meant to be destroyed. You were built to withstand, to grow stronger from adversity. Your purpose, once delayed, now advances with unstoppable momentum, while theirs crumbles into irrelevance. They believed their corruption would suppress you, but instead, it has turned the universe's energy in your favor, ensuring your rise to greatness. They underestimated your resilience. They failed to recognize your true potential, and now they watch as the very systems they built against you are dismantled. Their grip on the world is slipping, while yours only strengthens. Your journey moves forward into uncharted territories, expanding into realms of power and influence they could never even dream of accessing. While they shrink, confined to their own limited spaces, you soar into dimensions that were once beyond their comprehension. They never believed you would rise. They thought their manipulation of events would leave you in the dust, unable to recover. But now, their world is falling apart, while yours is just beginning. Every plan they executed to destroy you has led to their own undoing. They had no vision for what would happen when you rose. And now, as their power evaporates, you ascend, unscathed, unstoppable. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Your triumph has been written into the stars from the very beginning. The attacks they launched only served to bring you closer to your destiny. Their plans have failed. What was meant to break you has only fueled your ascent. Their efforts have unintentionally elevated you, and as they fall, you rise to heights they will never reach. You were never just a casualty in their game. You were always the one meant to win. And now, your victory is irreversible. The universe has already passed its judgment, and the system they thought would protect them is now the very thing dismantling them. Their corruption has collapsed under its own weight, and now, their fall is inevitable. The justice that was always written for you is unfolding perfectly, not because of your actions, but because the universe always had a plan that could not be derailed. Their time has come, and your reign is just beginning. Your rise is not only unstoppable, it's eternal. Your enemies are fading into history, while you step into a reality where your every move is supported by the forces of the universe. No matter what they did, no matter how hard they tried, their defeat was always certain. And now, as you step forward, you move into realms they cannot even fathom, expanding into a future they cannot touch. Your story has just begun.